Welcome back. This is Dolores Clybert, your host of For the Love of Baby Boomers show. And we are here with two beautiful people that are knowledgeable in their field, housing and new construction, real estate and new construction. We have here Miss Lindo and Miss Saunders. And Miss Saunders left off with, what did you leave off with?
I believe we were talking about, the Watermark community, an Eastwood Homes community called Watermark in the North Chesterfield area, flanked by 150 and 288, so a great location. You've got highways going north and south and highways going east and west. Lovely amenities, which are also a benefit to purchasing new construction because you get into those communities. Some of them have lovely amenities, like Watermark has an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a lovely clubhouse, which you visited before.
I did.
With the fitness center. And so we've got those amenities available to you. And then just having shopping, schools, all the things around. And starting prices for townhomes are in the $300,000 price range, mid $300,000. We also do have single family homes available starting in the high threes. There are no first floor primaries in our single family homes, but we do have one floor plan that has an office / family room that some families have considered using for a bedroom. So we've got Watermark in that area. Also in a similar price range, we've got the Hampton Ridge community out in Chesterfield / Mosley area. And those are 3-story townhomes starting in the high threes. And what they offer that might be beneficial or attractive to the seasoned saints is the first floor has a guest suite on it. And so in that situation, we could have multi-generational living where that first floor with the guest suite offers bedroom there, and then the rest of the living spaces are on the second and third floor. So the family room and kitchen on the second floor. And then we've got another community in Glen Allen, which is a townhome community, a full townhome community. And that community is the Glens at Scotts Place. Those start also in the high 300,000s. And they offer the same floor plans as we do in Watermark. So we've got 3 different floor plans. And at the Glens, they also have the floor plan that offers the first floor primary in the townhome end unit with about 1,700 square feet, 1,763 square feet to be exact, with the first floor primary, laundry, kitchen, family room, all on the first floor, and then upstairs, 2 great sized bedrooms with huge closets, a loft space, and a full bathroom. So,
now, when you're speaking of those, what type of square footage are we speaking, just to maybe give people an idea?
So yeah, the end units at the Glens and at Watermark are 1,763 square feet. We do have interior units at 1,475 square feet. Still great space. What I will say about Eastwood is we lay out the property so there's no wasted space. The layout is very important. And when I was an agent, I would encourage my buyers not to get stuck on a square footage number, because the layout is what really matters.
Floor plan.
Right. The floor plan and how the space is used.
Yeah, and what you need and what it does for you.
That's right.
Okay.
For your everyday life. What does that feel like every day?
Exactly. I mean, and I just threw that out there because I do know with some of the clients looking, again, referencing some clients that I just talked to this past weekend, and they they were exploring their option of downsizing because their daughter was in college, and they were coming from a 3,900 square foot home. And it was interesting because the townhome that I made reference doing the open house, excuse me, after they loved the home, they felt the upstairs 2 bedrooms were a little bit smaller, and they just wanted a little bit more square footage. So that's why I just kind of mentioned, give an idea of like roundabout, so people could kind of
Right.
feel it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. The floor plan, it's amazing. I've been in some places and it was like, it's only that square footage, and it just looks
doesn't
so
feel
big.
like
Right. So, but part of that, I think, is the open space.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
have your high ceilings and your open transitional type feel, it just
It doesn't close it
commands-
in.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as
There's another piece to this, the backyards. When I went to visit your place there, what I liked about it, I didn't want to give up a backyard, but and if I had gotten that place, I wouldn't have to give it up. There is a backyard, but it's small. You don't have to worry about all the space that you don't use or don't need. You can still plant your garden, and that's important to a lot of people. Your vegetables or just your flowers, or just some people just want to sit out there
Yeah.
and have their little tea parties or whatever.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's important when you look at these spaces as well.
And one of the benefits of being in Watermark is that the HOA includes lawn maintenance. So that is something that you would not have to worry about there. You don't have to worry about mowing the lawn, mulching, or any of that. The HOA takes care of that. And you can put in your fence if you want to or not. As long as you keep your gate unlocked, they'll come in and mow your backyard for you. But yeah, that is a benefit for, I've had several people come in who are coming from acreage and they're just over it.
Right.
Over it. They
Right.
want.
You have to
they
get somebody
don't
who's
want-
reliable to do it, or you've been doing it. It's like, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, yeah. I did want to mention one more community that I neglected. Twin Rivers is another of our Eastwood communities in Chester. And this community actually was a 55 plus community previously, but now it is not. But we offer their single family homes. Everything is on the first floor. All the bedrooms, at least 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths on the first floor. Primary on the first, large suite. And then you have the option to add a second story.
I actually love that community.
Yeah, I do too.
I visited you out there.
Yeah.
I must say, I think the pricing it definitely speaks to the baby boomer, or maybe even that Gen X that's like we're talking about, downsizing, but it's an actual single family. And the pricing is not in your 5-6 category. We're talking 4. It's a little bit more.
Starts in the mid 4s. It could get there just depending on what you add. I will say that we don't have a lot of lots left there because it has been so popular, but I did want to mention it because we do still have availability there.
Now, are they going to do any more over that way? Because you've got who is it, Lego coming and all of that. What are they going to? No, really.
We're not. We don't
Okay.
have any plans to do anything more there. But yeah, it is a lovely community. Yeah.
Yep. And so when you say amenities, like what are they doing? Before a lot of times we're still doing the stainless steel, we're still granite or quartz, but I mean, as far as I'm seeing a little bit more blacks, a little bit as far as like fixtures and goals and things of that nature. Are they still doing?
Yeah. So
Do you feel it's more popular?
it has become more popular. At Eastwood, we offer all the things. So we stay on top of trends, but we also have classic options too for design choices. We've got, so in the townhomes, we spec those out for you. We make all the decisions, but we make sure that the selections that you have, or the finishes that come in the home, are not the bottom of the barrel. Our included features are Absolutely a granite, a light or a dark granite. Absolutely an EVP flooring, which is enhanced vinyl plank, and that is less maintenance, low to no maintenance. We don't say it's waterproof, we say it's water resistant. But all of those finishes, you're definitely going to get nice finishes. And the spec homes, you oftentimes find upgrades. So you're not just going to get the included features. You may get the upgraded countertops. You may get the upgraded cabinets and the pulls, those black or black and gold pulls. But then you, in your home, if you build from the ground up, you have the option to pull in all of those things when you go to the design center. And we offer in our community a $10,000 credit towards design. It's different in different communities, but just keep that in mind for Watermark when you're building from the ground up.
So am I hearing that the difference between the spec home and the person that's coming and starting from the ground up, they have a little bit more choice in their selections versus when the spec home is like, okay, you have maybe 3 or 4 color or style options to pull from. That
the spec home is already decided.
It's
done.
Okay.
Yep. And we do that to offer homes at a, for somebody who's coming in and says, I need something right now, versus waiting the 6 to 8 months to build.
Well, ladies, this has been great. I still have some questions, but it's on a little bit different track, okay? I want to know, okay, we're all business here right now today, but I have a question for you. What do you do for fun? Let's just hear it. Let's get it out there. Us boomers are about a lot more than just living someplace.
Yeah.
And we want to hear, what do you do for fun? And maybe even give us a parting words of advice too. Both of you.
Well, me, I love, believe it or not, anything near water. So swimming, that's my thing. So put me near some water, beach, pool. That's a nice relaxation for me. Of course, not to forget, I love the wineries. I love my wine.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, I like to do those. That's another relaxing event that I attend to. And most importantly, travel. I just love to travel. I probably won't... I won't say I won't, but this year it's not as much on my radar. I'm just trying to... I think a lot of us are just trying to adapt and kind of regroup and feel some things out. But,
Absolutely.
I had Aruba on my radar. And so if I don't make it there this year, it may be on my radar for next year. There in Italy. I've got Italy
Nice.
on my radar. And then, in fact, I've got another person pulling at me talking about Turks and Caicos. So travel.
Yes.
I love it.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, so what parting words would you give us?
Well, my parting words would be, if you're interested in downsizing, it's time for you to get out of that 3,900 square foot home and kind of move down to your retirement, easy maintenance home, then please feel free to give Danette Lindo a call. I am located in the Chesterfield area. However, our main office is over at 6802 Paragon Place. But you can reach me directly at 804-536-0600. That is my direct number. My hours are basically 9 to 5, open 6 days a week, and on Sundays by appointments. And I look forward to assisting anyone out there that's interested. And please, you can also reach me via email, which is homeisheart@DanetteLindo.com.
Okay, and
Yes.
we have you
Yes.
and your contact information.
Is Sonia Saunders. So you can reach me at 804-439-2943, 804-439-293, and S. Saunders at Eastwood.com. Saunders is with a U.
Well, it's been lovely having you too. And for the love of baby boomers, look forward to talking with our guest again. Thank you. This is the host, Dolores Clybert.